Breaking news in the Bronx. This is Bronx Fan Central.
Duas de supination, Jehan Duran to rescue, Oben Brubel. JFL. Are you ready to see the most violent bullpen in the American League? Duran throwing 103 miles per hour alongside Bednar. This could become reality. The Yankees are eyeing Joan Duran, the Phillies closer. Philadelphia is having a disastrous season and could become sellers at the trade deadline. Duran is under contract until 2027, throws over 100 miles per hour, and was a target for the Bronx Bombers last year, before they got Bednar from the Pirates. Down. With Max Fried on the injured list, and the bullpen needing more fire, the Dominican's name is back on the table. Look, I'm tired of watching our bullpen melt down in October. Tired. We have world-class starters, but when it matters, when Cole exits in the 6th inning, who holds it down? Bednar's doing a hell of a job, but he can't win a World Series alone. If there's a chance to bring in an arm that throws the ball at 103 and makes elite hitters look amateur, man, DOIT. And you know what few people remember. Cashman W. Ted Duran last year. Everything was on track. Then the Phillies jumped into the race, offered more prospects, and we ended up with Bednar, who's great. But what if now we can have both? Do you think any lineup can handle that? Joan Duran is 26 years old, throws a splitter and fastball that reach 103 miles per hour, and posted an ERA of 2.83 last season. This year, even with Philadelphia sinking, he maintains solid numbers, 1.07 WHP, and an average of 14 strikeouts per 9 innings. David Bednar, meanwhile, has a 3.18 ERA since he put on the pinstripes, with 23 saves. The duo would form the most lethal bullpen in the American League. The problem? The Phillies will demand top prospects. And Cashman, well, Cashman has a history of holding the wallet at the wrong time. You who follow our channel, drop that like to help out. If you don't want to miss anything happening with the Yankees, hit the notification bell. Every time a video drops, you'll be notified. And tell me, which prospect would you give up to get Duran? The timing is perfect. Philadelphia is 12 games under 500 out of the playoff race, and the front office knows they need to rebuild. Duran is the highest value piece in their bullpen, and as a free agent only in 2027, he still has utility for a competitive team now. The Yankees, on the other hand, lead the division, but know that October is another war. Max Fried coming back in June helps, Jarrett Cole too. But what if the rotation only holds until the 7th inning? Then Duran comes in for the 8th, Bednar for the 9th. Game over. The model is what the Dodgers did with Kenley Jansen and Blake Trinan. Shorten the game. Suffocate the opponent. Get the ring. I'm going to be straight with Bronx Nation. This is not the time to penny pinch. We have a championship window NOW. Aaron Judge is 34 years old. Giancarlo Stanton is holding it together. But for how long? If Cashman gets scared to give up 2-3 prospects for Duran, he's repeating the same old mistakes. Remember when they didn't bring in Verlander? Remember when they passed on Correa? Exactly. I don't want more excuses. I want a ring. And Duran plus Bednar at the end of the game is the shortest path to that. So here's the real talk, Bronx Nation. If we don't make this move and watch Duran go to Boston, to Baltimore, or worse, to the Astros, how are you going to feel? Because the trade deadline is here. And this time, Cashman can't sit on the vault and pretend everything's fine. Championship number 28 doesn't come half-hearted. Either we go all in, or we watch another team lift the trophy. Duran to the Yankees isn't just a rumor. It's strategy. It's logic. And if Cashman finally wakes up, it could be the move that changes everything. The ball's in the front office's court. Now we wait to see if they have the guts to pull the trigger. Due to from Ishtu, Eelmore, Omimmer, Rindley, Ep, Nark, Stagbersmith 54. With the once of 50 civilly. Why the hell are the Yankees not rushing Jarrett Cole back? Max Fried on the injured list, rotation bleeding, and the answer is a 22-year-old kid. Hold on, there's logic to this. First reaction from any fan, bring Cole back no. I know, I felt that too. But then I looked at his rehab numbers, 5.32 ERA in the minors, man, 5.32. Cole is coming back from elbow surgery. If we burn him now to plug a hole and he breaks down again, it's over. We lose the guy for years. And then what? Then there's no championship 28, there's nothing. Janspijmen Katie, Johnston Max, de Mudspo en Hashes, Johnston Mulig Mr. Ideals, Johnston Muli's Breed Log, Johnston Applications the candidate, what hair. Bid, Libetrenginal Strecti. Max Fried was placed on the injured list Friday after tests confirmed the severity of the situation. He won't miss the entire season, but he'll be out for weeks. Jarrett Cole, who underwent elbow surgery, is in the rehab process and has already made 5 starts in the minors with a 5.32 ERA. The Yankees' initial plan, according to Joel Sherman of the New York Post, is not to rush Cole's return. Instead, 22-year-old Elmer Rodriguez is expected to be called up to the Major League roster. Rodriguez has a 1.38 ERA in 5 starts at AAA and has already made 2 MLB appearances this year, with a 5.19 ERA in 8.2 innings. You know what the deal is? Everyone forgets that Cole is 34 years old and just had surgery. Do you think it's worth risking the $240 million arm to gain TWA weeks? Because that's what we're talking about. 2 weeks of acceleration. And if he breaks down again, then who are you going to blame? Boone? Cashman. Think about it. Elmer Rodriguez is considered one of the top pitching prospects in the organization. Left-hander, 6'3", 194 pounds, with a fastball in the 94-mile-per-hour range and a curveball that breaks nasty. In the minors, he dominated. 1.38 ERA, 0.97 WHA, and an average of 11 strikeouts per 9 innings at AAA. When he was called up to MLB before, he struggled, but it was only 2 games, 8.2 innings. Not enough to judge. Meanwhile, Jarrett Cole, in rehab, faced weak lineups and still allowed 10 runs in 17 innings. The elbow isn't 100% yet. Doctors and trainers know this. Rushing him would throw away a massive investment. Carlos LaGrange, another name mentioned, has an ERA above 6 at AAA. Rodriguez is, by far, the safest choice with the highest upside. Look, I understand the anxiety. I'm suffering too, but let's be realistic. The Yankees lead the division. We're not sinking. Max Fried comes back in a few weeks, Cole too. Meanwhile, we have the roster to hold it down. Marcus Stroman, Carlos Rodon, Clark Schmidt, it's not the end of the world. And giving the ball to Elmer Rodriguez now is an eye investment. If he works out, we gain a reliable 6th starter. If not, Cole steps in right after. But protecting our ace's health, in a year we win it all. That's not weakness. That's intelligence. Cashman screws up a lot, but this time, I agree with the decision. If the Yankees rushed Cole's return and he suffered another elbow injury, they'd be without their ace for the rest of 2026 and possibly 2027. That would compromise not only the current title run, but the entire competitive window of the franchise. On the other hand, giving Cole time to complete his rehab safely means having him at 100% in July, August, September, and October. When it really matters, Elmer Rodriguez, despite being young and inexperienced, offers a low-risk temporary solution. If he can give 5-6 innings with 3-4 runs allowed, he's already doing the job, and the reinforced bullpen closes out the rest. It's professional roster management. Not glamorous, but it works. So answer quick, Bronx Nation. Do you trust the kid Rodriguez? Or do you think we have to bring Cole back now, whatever it takes? Drop it in the comments, because this decision defines our season.